Hello everybody, and hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I am going to be doing a general tarot reading for the week of January 24th to January 31st. So this is going to be for all signs, and of course I'm going to put the timestamps as well, so that should help you guys if you want to skip over or and go straight directly to your sign or whatever. So let's get started. We are going to be doing a general tarot reading for the week of January 24th to January 31st, and this is going to be for all the sun signs. And yes, I think I'm repeating myself, which I should stop. I'm going to make the timestamps here. I'm going to start off with Aquarius, okay? And I'm going to start off with Aquarius at 1 minute. I'm using some different cards today just because I felt like it. I hadn't used it in a while. There's no specific reason, I'm just going to use, me, I just, whatever I feel like, right? So, oh, there's some guys here. Let's just make sure. Okay. So I'm going to start off with Aquarius at 1 minute and 30 seconds. Aquarius, this is your overall energy. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is fantastic for the week of January 24th to January 31st. It's beautiful. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about movement, momentum. Whatever has been hidden thus far is going to come to light. And this is a good thing because it talks about progress, okay? It talks about the wheel moving in the name of progress. Now keep in mind that if something was hidden and you couldn't really progress because something was not clearly in sight, or you felt like, there's a little bit something more, well, since the wheel is moving, it's going to bring all those things that were not very clear up back into clarity, into the light, so you can see it better, okay? I don't know, I changed this ring light. I don't know if that is blue light, cool light, or yellow light. I couldn't tell you. Ooh, hello. All right. So that is the theme for your week, okay? Movement, clarity, progress. And here we have the Knave of Pentacles. This is a very interesting card, okay? I'm going to show it to you, and of course you can see it when I lay it down. The Knave of Pentacles, which is, yeah, there we go. So, boy. All right, I have my little, I don't know why, it's like little, just weird. It's not a take, it's just weird things. Anywho, I was going to say something, but I will wait until the end. So with the Knave of Pentacles, I feel like, when is the moon? Where's my chart for the moon, etc.? Didn't we just have a full moon in Cancer? Okay, see, we had a full moon in Cancer on the 17th, and Mars is going to enter Capricorn on the 24th. Okay, got it. No wonder the Pentacles card. I'm going to try not to use too much astrology because, I'm going to do astrology on my astrology channel, The Real Astrology 1123. So let's pull out these cards. Enough of dilly-dallying. Let's get to it. Beautiful. I love it. Give me 1 second. My swords. Yeah. Oopsie. Okay. Sorry, I didn't even tell you what this card was. 4 of Wands. Beautiful. I like it. And, we have a lot of major arcanas, and then we have the Empress card. Ooh, interesting. All right, let's get to it, Aquarius, because I'm kind of beating around the bush and for no reason. So the Wheel of Fortune, as I said, we know what the overall energy is for the week for Aquarius from January 24th to 31st. And let's take a look at the Knave of Pentacles. So the Knave of Pentacles talks about being patient and having the ability to start something new. And even if it means like, you know, you have to initiate something new, like you have to get proactive, you have to take the initiative. And also it talks about news coming in for you in terms of maybe a new job or maybe some money aspect coming in for you. And then we have the Four of Wands, and I love that because Four of Wands basically means, you know, success, right? Think about the four pillars, and then you have all in the traditional tarot, you have the four pillars and, you know, all those nice garlandy thingies all over it and stuff. It talks about, you know, having a kind of a celebratory moment, right? So obviously if you're going to get some news with regards to money, good news coming in, and maybe you're also going to take the initiative and be proactive and take this, you can celebrate. It's awesome. And then you have the Empress card. Now what is this Empress card doing over here? She looks a little bit kind of, you know, sulky, if you will, like she's almost like kind of. So the Empress, that's the only way I can explain it. I mean, look at her, look at the card, okay? Just look what she looks like. You know, she looks a bit like a spoiled little princess type of a thing. Well, the Empress card is, as we know, is ruled by Venus. It talks about luxury. It talks about having the wherewithal to be able to have the fun things, the materialistic comforts and luxury in life. And it could also symbolize, you know, starting something new, as in having a baby, being pregnant, that sort of a thing. So I feel like no matter what your situation is now, the Wheel of Fortune is going to show something new. It's going to progress. You're going to get good news with regards to money, and that's going to provide an opportunity for you to have some celebratory moment. And yet this Empress for some reason feels like she is not too happy. She's like, okay, fine. Well, I was really expecting more, but okay, fine. So that's sort of an energy. Not that she's completely unhappy. It's just that she feels a little less, what's the word? A little less enthusiastic. And then we have the Two of Swords, right? And the Two of Swords talks about, yeah, this is probably, you know, her reaction is going to make you stop and think about, I need to make a decision, compromise, or cut my losses and move on. Maybe that's the decision you're going to be making with regards to her, because now you see who she really is and she's showing her true self up. You know, you're going to say, okay, you know, I don't know about this one. Now, one thing I will tell you though, okay, when I say she, because the card is a female, it doesn't necessarily have to be a female. Maybe you are the female and there's a male in your life who's behaving like this, or maybe you are a female and there's another female in your life. You know, it doesn't matter what sex it is, right? Because energy and time is fluid, and these cards, you know, unless I tell you like absolutely this is a female, then, you know, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Then let's take a look at who are we doing? Pisces. So for Pisces, let's shuffle that. I need something to keep this on. Let's just leave it there. Pisces, your overall energy is the Aquarius. That is the Star card, right? So the Star card talks about, you know, the universe is calling upon you to now find your balance, okay? Find your balance. Remember, the spotlight is on you, and the spotlight being on you could be a good thing or bad thing, because if you have any flaws, it's going to show it out, and if you have all the good points, it's going to show it out too. So you're going to be shown up for who you are, be it good, bad, or ugly, right? So try to find the happy medium where you can present yourself as a very balanced person, you know, that sort of a thing. And also know that not everybody's going to accept you as you are. Not everybody is. They are not going to be too happy about it. Hey, what are you going to do, right? You can't make the whole world love you, right? It is what it is. So, and I also do feel, but there is somebody in your corner who's going to be supportive of you. There is somebody in your corner. You know, it's not like you against the world. There is somebody who's going to say, no, you know, this person is fine. Okay, so here we have the Death card. Okay, I'm not too upset with that. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, this one right on top. And then we have the Five of Swords. So a little bit contentious situation, but that's okay. Nothing that you can't handle. So the Death card obviously talks about change and rebirth. Something has to come to an end before something new can come in its place. So something is going to disintegrate. Absolutely it will. And then the Eight of Wands talks about, you know, you having to accept changes. And this is going to be very sudden. You know, you're not going to expect, well, I want to say you kind of sort of have a vague feeling, but you're going to be caught off guard because it's way too sudden than you expected, way too soon. You know what I mean? You're going to be caught off a little guard. I mean, you're going to be a little caught off guard a little. Damn, why can't I get the words right? So it's going to be a little shocking, but then again, it's like, yeah, I suppose this was expected type of a thing, you know. But then this is also this situation is going to put you on the track to change. So obviously you have to change, because if the Death card, something has come to an end, so something new can happen and take its place. So change. So it's but natural. But with the Five of Swords here, I'm going to tell you that maybe this is regarding abusive relationship. Slam dunk. Maybe this is regarding, you know, it could be a personal, intimate relationship. It could be a relationship at work. It could be a relationship among your neighbors, your family, wherever, your friend circle, right? Abusive as in it could be both ways, you know. You could be, abuse could go both ways. So I do not know that. You will know, because you will know. So there is going to be a little bit of a situation with regards to this relationship type of a thing. And I feel that it's going to be a little contentious for you, y'all. Even before I pulled out these other cards, when the Star card came out, I did say it's going to be slightly contentious kind of a thing. You'll have people who are supporting you, and then you'll have people who are like, oh no, I expected this from the Pisces or whatever. So, and I feel that this contention is most likely from somebody who is an Aquarius, or who has an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising, or who has very strong, or even Venus in Aquarius, who has very strong Aquarian energy around them. Okay, so then let's take a look at Aries. Aries at 12:25. Yeah, I'm working on getting out a lot of videos today. I have to get my 4 videos out. So one is this. One is going to be the week ahead in astrology. Then I want to do the, what's it? Oh my God, Bunny. Salacious Sunday? Sinful Sunday? Salacious Saturday? Sinful Saturday, Salacious Sunday. And I want to do one for Monday as well. So, okay, Aries, here we go. Overall energy is the World card. I like it. That's fantastic. Why I was setting it down this way, I don't know. That's fantastic. The World card. It's really good. I like that. I absolutely love that. Right? Is this recording? Yes. So you have the Six of Cups. That's beautiful. Ooh, Two of Cups. That's beautiful. And the Six of Wands. Ooh, this is nice. I like that. Wow, that's pretty cool, Aries. So Aries, the fact that you have these sixes here, hang on. 3, 6, 6, and 2. 12, 13, 14, 24, 25. Okay, so let's take a look. Six of Cups, beautiful, nostalgia, innocence, thinking about the past. Maybe you're thinking about some things that could have been in the past. You know, a little bit of an emotional flashback. Maybe somebody from the past is trying to integrate themselves or trying to impose on you Then you have your Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups does talk about, you know, romantic love, partnership, proposal, marriage, that sort of a thing. And then you have the Six of Wands, and Six of Wands talks about victory, award, recognition, good news, and success. Now, I am going to caution you over here. And as we know with the World card, it is fantastic. It talks about completion, success, and the whole cycle, having the world at your feet, like literally having the world at your feet. But I am going to tell you this. If this is somebody from your past who's trying to kind of make inroads and trying to, you know, your past lover, your this or that or whatever, be very careful, because you may get a little blindsided by this, and you may be like, oh, okay, and kind of, you know, but it is not going to last. It's not going to last. So if you have a good thing going now, you better stick to it. King of Swords, because I'm telling you it's not going to last. And why I say the King of Swords, why I say it's not going to last is because the energy I get around it, it's like a completion of a full circle. So this person is coming back to your life to complete a certain cycle, right? And this is the last hurrah, if you will. But that's what they're thinking. They are wanting it to be the last hurrah, and you're getting sucked into that. Don't do that, because it's actually going to, if you do get sucked into that, you're going to be called out. You're going to be caught, plain and simple. And they really don't give a flip. Now, the fact that the King of Swords has popped up tells me that this person is doing this for a reason. They're purposefully doing this for a reason. I hope to God you're not the one who's going about it trying to be sneaky and trying to do this kind of weird third party hooking up with the ex type of a situation. It's just not going to bode well for you. Just my humble opinion. I suppose I should say disclaimer, right? This is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own diligence, do your own research, form your own opinions, and draw your own conclusions. Taurus. All right. Taurus, for you, you have the Fool card as your overall energy, and that is great because you are getting an opportunity to start afresh, okay? And this, but then again, I almost feel like you are forcibly cleaning the slate or wiping the slate clean, even though there are some things in there that you should address and take care of. You're like, I can't be bothered with it. I'm just wiping the slate clean. That's the energy I'm getting even before I get these cards out. So let's, oh, that's too many. Let's take a look and see. Oh my God, I couldn't tell you how many years I've had these cards for. I don't even know when they came out, but I'll take these two. So here we have the Knave of Wands. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knave of Wands, or the Page of Wands in other words, is having a youthful, having almost like wanting to go back and approach things from a youthful perspective. How would I have reacted to this situation 20 years ago, type of a thing. And then you have a Nine of Swords here, which talks about a little bit of grief and anxiety regarding this situation. And then you have the Knight of Chalices, or Knight of Cups. And this is somebody who is very charming, who's again youthful. I have a feeling you are almost wanting to disregard a particular situation that, no, not disregard. Let me rephrase that. There is a particular situation from your past that you know you should have dealt with, but you haven't dealt with appropriately. It's like you haven't got the closure. You haven't acknowledged it, you haven't got the closure, and you haven't done your part in closing that chapter. But even though you haven't done that part in closing that chapter, you just want to just swipe it all off and just, I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to deal with it, and move on. And the fact that you want to do that goes to show that you don't want to acknowledge it. For some reason, you're hemming and hawing. That hemming and hawing is going to cause you a lot of grief and anxiety and sleepless nights. So I recommend that you actually deal with it before you just run off and say, you know what, I'm just going to wipe the slate clean. I don't care what was on the slate. I'm just going to wipe the board clean and I'm going to run off and do my own thing and start anew. Please don't do that, because that thing in the past is going to be like this cat that's hanging on to this food. That's not going to let go of you. And then we have the, what you call this guy? The Knight of Chalices. And the Knight of Chalice is going to be, you know, you having to come up with your own idea, own strategy in how you're going to deal with it. As emotional as this is going to be, you're going to have to deal with it. Now, I also see that there is somebody who is probably a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, who is going to be involved in this situation. And I feel that Taurus, you may have to, this person is going to confront you. You're like, I don't want to deal with it. And this person is like, no, you have to. So somebody is going to be holding your feet to the fire. Deal with it. By saying I don't want to deal with it, the problem is not going to go away. We all know. Then we have Gemini at 20 minutes and 57. Right? The Fool card again for Gemini. Right? Well, New Year too, right? Starting afresh, starting new. Gemini, even before I pull any cards from this, I think you're going on a journey. It could be an emotional journey, a spiritual journey, or an actual physical journey. Knave of Chalices, he wants to pop up. Even though I've shuffled the card. Nine of Wands. Stay within your boundaries, yo. And Four of Wands. Great. I think you are going to go through, my beautiful Gemini, you are having this spiritual, mental, emotional, physical journey. You know, it's a journey that you're going to go through in your life. And with the Knave of Chalices, I'm going to say you will be forced to either take up some volunteer work, or your situation is going to be such that you know, one way or the other, you will take up some volunteer work and you will volunteer for something. And it's almost like, you know, you want to do something on the side just to get your mind off something else. I feel like if you are in the process of trying to start some new courses, this is great, because I think you will be quite successful with that. And the Nine of Wands, and also before I forget, there is a possibility you're going to meet with somebody much younger than you, in terms of either through your volunteer work or whatever, or your studies. Somebody who's younger than you, definitely not your age or older. Could be a slightly, you know, a little bit of sparks flying, attraction, that sort of a thing. And then the Nine of Wands is telling me, look, keep within your boundaries. The situation, this individual can get persistent. Maybe you are the one who's being persistent and trying to pursue them, or whatever, whoever is pursuing you, whoever. I'm going to tell you, please maintain your boundaries. Keep within your limits. Stay in your lane. And then you have your Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands does talk about, you know, reunions, celebrations, that sort of a thing. The reason I'm telling you to stay within your lane is because whatever this pursuit is, you know, this little sparks flying or whatever, I don't think that's going to be long term. It's just a kind of a, oh, it's a new year, and you know, I'm sorry to say, but it's not going to be long lasting. It's just not. It's like a, how shall I say it? It's like darn it, should I say it, flash in the pan type of a situation? Yeah, most likely flash in the pan type of a situation. So yeah, okay, moving on. Then we have Cancer. For Cancer, we have 2405, 24, 10. Ooh, Temperance. Cancerians, the universe is asking you to calm calm it down. Temper yourself, slow down, manage your speed. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't let things get ahead of yourself. And that snoring is my canine. I don't want to say his name because he'll then wake up thinking I'm addressing him and he'll be like, oh, why did you say my name? Do you want to give me a T-R-E-A-T? I can't say certain words. I cannot say B-A-C-O-N. Oh God, the words. S-H-R-I-M-P. I cannot say that either because somebody gets all excited. All right, here we go. So we have the Six of Wands. I love, 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 right? Cancerians. And then we have the King of Swords. Ooh, baby. Who's being harsh over here? Okay. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is great. Temper yourself. Slow down. Okay, find your balance, right? Maintain your speed. Find your balance. No need to rush off like a headless chicken. Have a measured approach to whatever it is that is going to head your way this week. The Six of Wands is saying, yeah, if you have that measured approach, if you slow it down, dial it back, take a step back, calm your horses, take a deep breath rather than go head on, you will accomplish a lot more and you will definitely be successful. There is victory, awards and recognition coming your way. Recognition by your peers, recognition by your superiors, your elders, your family members, whoever. You are going to be recognized for all the hard work you put in. But this is where you have to show your maturity, right? And show that you have arrived in, should I say you have arrived? Like, yeah, I suppose you have arrived. Yeah, this is me. This is how I've always been. Now you people are recognizing, that sort of a thing. But of course, you don't need to rub it in their faces. Then we have the King of Swords. Now, I'm going to say, if you have a situation which is dealing with a lot of finances or any transactions or deals or business opportunities or anything to do like that, please make sure you have the clarity of thought, clarity of mind. Do not make emotional decisions. Please make sure that you detach your emotions from the situation. Although emotions could be a little bit high here. Detach your situation. See, the Temperance card is saying even your emotions you need to balance, okay? And Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is telling me that's fantastic because your skill, your craftsmanship, your knowledge, your work is being observed by whoever needs to observe it, and they are duly impressed. And now they're going to be stepping forward and say, okay, fine, now I know, now I have the confidence in you. Now I trust you enough. Here you go. I want you to manage this for me. I'm willing to invest my money in you. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Right? So the great opportunity, but maintain your balance. Maintain your balance, okay? All right. Next, who do we have? Leo. Leo is at, all right. Let's see if I can get this thing to settle down like that. There we go. Much better. Leo. Beautiful. Right? For you, my beautiful Leos, we got Temperance again. Okay, she wants to pop out. All right. It's your sister sign anyway, Leo, because Temperance is a Sagittarius card and Sagittarius is your sister sign. So, who is this? I can't even see here. Let's see. Oh, the Eight of Pentacles. Great. And then you have the Queen of Wands. Whoa, don't tell me the other one is also Wands card. Oh, come on. There we go. And who is this now? Four of Cups. Okay. So, for my beautiful Leos, your sister sign, the Sagittarius card, Temperance, has showed up. So, I am going to say, you have to find the balance between your work and your home life. You have to. With the Eight of Pentacles, you're going to be so focused on work, you're so focused on getting to the next level, you're so focused on fine-tuning your skill sets to, whatever, right? And you're like, maybe you're trying to take some classes on the side, maybe you're getting a little bit more training, or maybe you're, picking somebody's brains at work. Show me how to do this, show me how to do that, because you want to finesse your skill sets, right? It's almost like you are wanting to acquire more knowledge. Nothing wrong with that. But I also feel with the Temperance card showing up here and and the Queen of Wands and the Cups card, you are kind of, the balance is, the scale is a little bit tipped towards your work, meaning like I feel you are a little either preoccupied with work or focusing more on work, and your loved ones at home may be feeling a little bit kind of, oh, come on, honey, I'm at home type of thing, right? Or you're always working on things like that. Now, the Queen of Wands is somebody who is not afraid to take action. This individual is a very free-spirited person. And this individual is somebody who you really cannot control per se, okay? And Leos, as we know, can be little control freaks, right? So I'm going to tell you, let's face it, Leos are a little bit of a control freak. They are. I mean, come on, face it, fess up, okay? So this individual cannot be controlled because this is a free-spirited, confident, fiery, feisty person. Or this situation is something that is a feisty, kind of a little bit of a hot situation, and you have to deal with it in a very compassionate manner, almost setting aside your natural reactions to such situations and maybe wearing the mask of somebody else who can go at it from a very different angle and deal with it and be successful. Because for Leo, when their pride gets hurt, they get all butthurt about it, and then they don't think with clarity. But when they set aside the emotions, they can be very strategic, very successful, because they're not letting the emotions get ahead of them. This is calling upon you to do that. Set aside your emotions. Don't get all butthurt. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Deal with the situation because you can. And this is regarding your work scenario. However, you within yourself need to find the balance. You need to be able to balance your head and your heart. Don't go all hot-headed over here. You need to be able to balance for your own sanity and for your own peace of mind. Then the Four of Cups is telling me that you will get a surprised offer. You will get a offer that is going to come out of the left, and you never expected it. Is it the best offer? No. Are you really happy about it? No. Is it a little lesser than what you were expecting? Yes. But you're still going to accept it because it's not going to hurt you. It's not all that you wanted. Hey, you can't always get everything you want all the time, right? But let me tell you, even though this offer may not necessarily seem to be everything that you want and everything that you expect at this moment and point in time, as you progress in the next few weeks, next couple of months here and there, you will notice that I suppose this was all for the best, right? So just know that and have the confidence and faith in that. The universe is going to give you what you want. No, the universe doesn't give you what you want. The universe is going to give you what you need when you need. Right? Okay, Virgo. 32. All right, Virgo. Oh, the Moon card. My eyes are getting so dry. Sorry, y'all. Hang on one second. My beautiful Virgos, what do we have for you? What do we have for our Virgos? We have Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, right? So Virgos, for my Virgos, you have the 18, which is the Moon card, right? And that talks about, be a little bit careful of deception. Be a little careful of deception. And you have all those Cups cards over here, 9 of Cups and 8 of Cups, and you start with 9 and then it goes to 8. So 9 of Cups may feel like, oh, you know what? My wishes are coming true. Oh, yay, I'm just about that close to the 10 of Cups. But then you end up kind of saying, uh-oh, darn it. There's a little bit of withdrawal, there's a little bit of pedal backwards, there's a little bit of taking a few steps backwards. It's like, regression almost, and feeling a little withdrawn, feeling like you just want to be done with this, you just want to walk away. Maybe somebody is leaving you and abandoning you. Maybe they led you to believe that this was a relationship that was going to culminate in something more long term, and now they're pedaling backwards and saying, oh no, but this, oh no, but that. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's resourceful, who is very capable of taking care of themselves, good with finances, wants to make sure the domestic aspect of their lives, all that is good and is secure. And you being a Virgo, the Queen of Pentacles could very well be you, because Pentacles is the earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So that could be you yourself. But see, here's another thing. It's almost like... So, let me see if I can hold it up. I don't know how it translates. She's walking away from all this. So I feel like you're going to be walking away from this drama. You're going to be like, to heck with it. The moon, whatever is hidden, all that stuff, right? It's okay. This emotional drama. Oh yeah, fine, whatever. Okay, move on. You're going to walk away from this too, because you're like looking over your shoulder and you're going, whatever. You'll be like, I'm over you too. Go your way, no problem. Then we have Scorpio, 35, 25. It's a little bit of hurt, but you'll walk away from it. Scorpio. No. Judgment. Ooh, Scorpio. That's a Libra card. You are holding somebody to a higher moral. Or are you feeling justified? Are you justifying your relationship with somebody or trying to justify it? Maybe your friends are saying, is this the right one for you? And you're somehow trying to justify. The moment you have to justify a relationship, know that that's not the one for you. You don't need to justify anything to anybody. If it is a relationship that you're meant to have, and if it is your ideal relationship, nobody is going to first and foremost be questioning you or asking you, is this the right one for you? Because it is just so obvious. So, know that. And then here we have the Knight of Swords. Could be... and then here we have the Magician card. I'm sorry. The Ace of Swords, not the Magician. I take it back. The Ace of Swords. And then here you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you have the Judgment card, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this is a contentious week for you. I feel like the fact that this relationship is under so much of, it's under the spotlight, there's so much of doubt, like others are doubting and others are not sure and others are questioning you and asking you, are you thinking straight? Are you making the right decision? And you're getting annoyed, you're getting upset, and that's leading you to also question and doubt your relationship yourself, be it a relationship with a project, be it a relationship at work, a relationship with a family member, a loved one, a friend, a social circle, an intimate relationship. You're also beginning to think, there's going to be a lot of exchange of words. Like people are like, shoot man, I mean like, what's going on over here? See, another thing I'm saying is that whatever this scenario is, there is some change coming. Your lifestyle is going to change. Your life is going to change. This is not just like, I'm not dating the right kind of person. Your whole life is going to be changing in the near future for sure. And then you have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is, you're asking, the universe is asking you to have some real clarity, some real mental clarity. Your whole life is going to change. You really need to put on your thinking cap. You got to get off your seat and stop kind of just lollygagging and dragging your paws. You really need to get off your seat and put on the thinking cap and think strategically, which you're very well capable of doing. And doesn't matter about all these relationships and all. Stop it. I think you're hindering yourself. Stop that. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, as we know, is Jupiter. It's power, it's movement. Look, you really need to get off your butt. Stop, like, you know, what's the word? Hemming and hawing, and get off your seat and get active. Because you are using all kinds of reasons and excuses to somehow kind of hinder yourself. You are your biggest obstruction. Even if it is that relationship, you are lacking clarity. You need to have that clarity. The Wheel of Fortune is waiting. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, come on, Scorpio, what are you doing? Let's go. And you're like, hold on a minute. And the Wheel of Fortune is not going to hold on a minute for you. So, use it or lose it. Use it or lose it, baby. What can I say? Sagittarius. Bunny, what was that? Crazy noise you make. Huh? I hope I'm not losing battery power. All right, Sagittarius. Temperance, beautiful. I love it because that's a Jupiter card. Sagittarius, are you overdoing things at the moment? Have you bit off more than you can chew? You're being very ambitious. The Chariot, beautiful. I love, oh my God, are we going to get the Queen of Chalices? Cancer cards, the Moon. And then you have the Four of Cups. Wow. Are you kidding me? Look. Sag, you have Temperance, right? So Temperance is a Sagittarius card. It talks about blending of the essences. You know, finding the balance in life, right? And I also feel like you may be overdoing it. And then you have the Chariot card, and the Chariot card is a Cancer and a Moon card. It's talking about maintaining focus, pay attention to detail, don't lose your balance, right? Don't go helter-skelter, think clearly, be clear, have the clarity of mind. And then you have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is somebody who is a very resourceful person who has that emotional stability and is able to provide that emotional stability. Could be you yourself. And then you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups talks about, you know, yeah, you're going to have a surprise gift, but then there's almost that feeling apathy. It's like, and also like, yeah, okay, fine. You know, all right, fine, I got that gift. Okay, big deal, whoop, whoop. So it's not like it's going to be a moment of elation where you're like, whoop, whoop. It's like, whoop, whoop. Okay, fine. You know, that sort of a thing. But see, it's so weird because you got all the water cards here. The Chariot card is a Moon card, Cancer card, water. Queen of Chalices, again, water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Four of Cups is again water. I think this week is going to be very emotional for you, one way or the other. Either it's going to be very, a little bit overwhelming emotionally, or it's going to be phenomenally, emotionally satisfying and gratifying, or you're going to feel like a lack of emotions. It could be any which way. But that's the thing. With the Temperance card right on top of there, you have to find the balance within yourself. You have to. I have a feeling you're kind of overdoing it. I feel like you're kind of now beginning to see situations for what they truly are, and you're seeing people for what they truly are, and there's a little bit of disillusionment, like you're a little bit disappointed and disillusioned by the way certain people are behaving around you, and you're like, you know, what is wrong with people type of thing. I think that is more your situation for this week. Okay, let's get on with it. Next we have, let me put these cards away. Excuse me, Libra. I need a sip of water. Oops, water. I also notice that when I don't hydrate myself enough, my eyes get dry. So, and itchy, of course, with all the allergies. Oh my God, I better not say it now because I'll probably be, you know, saying it too soon. I lit my candle, but it's done, and I haven't sniffled. So I wonder whether these sniffles are because of candles more than anything else. So I haven't reached for my tissues yet. That's a wondrous thing. Okay, Libra, overall energy. Magician. If you are in a situation where you need to come up with a new project, new idea, you're going to be at the peak of creativity right now. Take advantage of this time, and any new projects, go ahead and start it. You'll be successful. Get all the groundwork laid and start the projects. It's going to work out good. Yes, Mercury is retrograde. I do understand that's communication. But you're not going to finish the project and present it to the world until after Mercury goes direct. So whether it's Mercury direct or regression or whatever it is retrograde, I feel that you are one way or the other going to start this project. So I almost feel like you want to revamp your life. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands, celebrations. Then we have the Moon card. And then we have the Knave of Swords. So this is great, because 10 of Wands talks about, you know, having the little bit of burdensome, you know, having some burdens on you, stress, and, you know, that sort of a thing. You're like, oh my God, you know, when is this going to be done with? And then the Moon card, you are feeling a little restricted. You are feeling like you're unable to, for whatever reason, break the chains free and just get on with it. It's like, why, even with the burdens of the 10 of Wands, you're like, you know, why am I feeling so burdened? I mean, you know very well that you're almost at the finish line, but you're feeling so burdened, and you feel like for some reason you're being withheld, for some reason you're being stalled, for some reason you have some invisible chains around you that you're unable to break loose and go forth and finish whatever you want to finish or accomplish what you need to accomplish. Then with the Knave of Swords, I'm going to tell you that it's probably because they are people who are trying to hold you accountable and trying to say, hey, did you do this? Hey, did you do that? Hey, did you finish that? And you're going, yes, check. And they'll turn the page and they say, no, this one. Yes, I did that too. Okay, fine. It's almost like waiting for the seal of approval and the stamp of approval so you can, it's like done. They're pulling all these things out from all over the place and say, what about this? And what about this? And what about that? And what about that? Look at these two cards, literally, okay? You see how this magician is pointing here? He's pointing over here. Do you see that? Okay, look at this card. You see this guy? He's almost pointing to that book and saying, as per the law, per the rules and regulations, almost. That's the energy I get. So they're going to kind of be a little bit frustrating, and you're going to feel like, oh my God, people, can you just, I checked everything on the list, everything is fine. Can you just let me go ahead? That's your frustration for the week. Will you be able to, like, will you get the clear go ahead? Yeah, you will, but just not this week. Capricorn, 47, 42. All right. Capricorn. Oh, no, I don't want two cards. I'm not taking two overall energy cards. I need one. The number 5, which is the Hierophant or the Pope, however you want to say it. Ooh, Capricorn. Are you feeling so pompous and arrogant that I don't need anybody's approval? Yeah, you will. It's almost like you're saying, I don't need your approval. I don't need you to give me the go-ahead. I don't need anybody's approval. Here you have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to take these two. You have the Ace of Swords. And then you have this guy, the Wheel of Fortune. Look, Capricorn, don't be so arrogant And please don't think that you don't need anybody's approval. You may not need anybody's approval, but by saying you don't need anybody's approval, you're not going to get the help too when you actually really need it. They'll be like, all right, fine. You're on your own. You don't want to be in that situation. The Knight of Pentacles does, again, it's a earth size. Yeah, you're very hardworking, and yeah, you're not afraid to, put in all the effort, and yeah, you're normally a pretty patient person, but for some reason you're getting very cocky now. And then you have the Ace of Swords. That's because you've lost your focus. It's like your head is in the clouds. You've gotten so arrogant. Why? And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you're like, you know what? Anyway, this is going to be a success. Nobody can stop me. I'm just going to go ahead and do whatever. I mean, I'm king of calm. I'm going to do it. I have a feeling, with the Wheel of Fortune, you may feel so, that false sense of power and pride. But I'm going to pull one card for you. And then you have the High Priestess, which is ruled by the moon. So things are behind the scenes, something is kept hidden behind the curtain that you cannot see. If you get all cocky and all get arrogant and do that, you're going to fall. So please give respect where respect is due. Follow the norm. And if you have a higher up like the Hierophant or the Pope or whatever, it's somebody higher up, it's a Taurus energy, right? Get it? Have a little bit patience, cut them some slack, give them their due respect. Because if you say, I don't need your help, I don't need your permission, I can do it on my own, they're going to be like, sure, go ahead. But you will need help. And these are the only people who will be in a position to help you. Then they're going to say, sorry, buddy. Then what are you going to do? Correct? So, all right. Oh my God, I didn't use my tissue all through this. That is a big accomplishment for me because I have my major allergies. Anywho, thank you so very much everybody for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to The Real Tarot 1123. I do appreciate each and every one of you. You know that. Give me the thumbs up. Do leave your comments. Do subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post videos. I do it on a regular. For those of you who are visiting, welcome. I hope you choose to stay and become members of the Real family. Yes, do give me the thumbs up. Please do leave your comments. I will appreciate you. I always respond. Maybe not right away, but I get to it, ultimately I do get to the comment section. And I may start off reading and commenting and replying a few, then I'll stop and then I'll come back in a day or two and finish it. But I do that. I absolutely do that. What else was I going to say? Yes, and do join in on the Friday live streams and the first and third Saturday live streams as well. All that will be in the description box. Hopefully, we get to see you more often. And thank you so very much. Have a wonderful week. Take care and bye for now. Let me dump that.